Patrick, John mentioned that we were talking to him about the idea of playing this week after a big win on the road last week, and he said you were one of the people that talked to the team. Without sharing exactly what we said, what's the tone of the team there trying to avoid what we like to call a letdown, and your role in doing that?
I think anytime you want to accomplish a goal as a team, you can't get complacent, and that was just really the message. Just be your biggest critic. Don't get complacent. The things that you're good at, be great at. The things that you need to work on, improve on, and just strive for excellence.
As delivering that kind of message, being that sort of leader, is that something that you've done previously? Is that kind of new this year? How would you describe your role as a leader on this team?
I think just being more vocal and just living by what I preach. I think that's the biggest thing. Is just bringing it every day, doing my job to the best of my ability, and trying to bring my teammates with me.
Do you think Mike has figured out ways to use you and Roquan as inside linebackers just more creatively or differently than other teams in the NFL? And do you feel, comparatively to other guys in your position, more empowered?
Yeah, I think Mike, he tried to do a little bit of both. He tries to be creative, but at the same time be a little traditional at the same time. And I think that's the perfect mix for us, just letting us go out there and play ball. So whatever Mike called, we're going to roll with, and we got the two best linebackers in the league. So we're gonna make plays and just make everybody look good, make ourselves look good.
Do you feel like you guys are changing the perception of what a premier position is, the way you and Roquan are playing it inside?
I think anytime you want a good defense, you got to have good linebackers. And, that's what we got here. That's what we trying to showcase is us being the best linebackers and showing that a defense revolves around the linebacker. And I think that's just come with being the type of person you want to be and trying to be great. Like I said, the message I said earlier, don't be complacent. Strive for greatness and just keep improving.
I know you're obviously a little bit biased, but why do you feel like a great defense is built around inside linebackers?
I think if you can't stop the run, you can't stop the pass in the middle of the field, and you ain't got those guys that can fly around and just strike a little fear in people's hearts, then it's kind of rough to stop people. So I feel like that's what we bring to the defense.
On those lines, what strides have you made, particularly in things like pass coverage?
I think the biggest thing is just understanding route concepts and being patient and just knowing my skill set and using my skill set. And it's just an all-around improvement of everything. Honestly, I couldn't say one particular thing. It's just every single thing about my game I think I improved on and trying to continue to improve on.
Is it more recognition or communication, both? Or?
Definitely both. I think without communication, you can't recognize what's coming. So I think it's definitely both.
So did you have similar responsibilities at LSU? Cover,
yeah, it was kind of the same but kind of different at the same time. I think college you have less responsibilities, and with less responsibilities, less communication. So I think it's just you go to another level, a higher execution, higher communication, higher responsibilities that come with that.
What do you think is the biggest key to the fast starts you guys have had defensively? They've given a lot of first down yet in the first quarter.
I think we're just starting fast. We're communicating. We're playing fast. Trusting each other and just playing football. I think that's what we come out here and do every day at practice. We did it all throughout camp. All the guys are on the same page. We're all got great chemistry right now. Just everybody loves each other. Everybody playing for each other right now.
Patrick, Geno Stone is kind of one of your neighbors in the locker room. I mean, the way he's able to come in, for Marcus the last 2 years, it just seemed totally prepared from the minute he has to take the job. Is that something you kind of admire?
Yeah, Geno's a baller. Geno always been like that since the day he came in. And just seeing him get his opportunity and taking full advantage of and making plays, just it's heartwarming. I think Geno just works so hard and just he wants to be so great, and you could tell how he prepares special teams when he comes on defense and just every day in practice.
What do you see as the greatest challenges for this week?
I think the greatest challenge is just being able to communicate fast. I know they go up tempo a little bit, and the focus point for us is just being able to communicate when things are going fast. You tend to see us, have a little trouble here and there with that, and that's been all throughout camp. So we're just still polishing that stuff up, still getting better at that, and still trying to, execute those things.
Patrick, I know going through a stretch where there's it feels like injuries keep popping up every week. As a player, do you kind of put blinders on, or is it something that you do as a team kind of recognize that you have to have a lot of guys stepping up here?
I think that's throughout life, playing the sport. People always get hurt, and it's unfortunate. But at the end of the day, you can't let it bother you. You got a job to do. We all got a job to do. We all got goals that we want to reach, and if any of us flinch or anything, then we can't reach those goals. So I think the best thing for us is just to stay focused on the task at hand.
Patrick, I know Roquan wears the dot, but there looks to be a lot of pre-snap communication in the middle of the field. Is there shared pre-snap duties, or are those just regular communications, that we would see on a play-to-play basis?
Yeah, so basically, with Ro having the green dot, he gets the call, he echoes the call, we all echo the call to each other, and then it's communications after that. What's the formation? What are we expecting? What's our job responsibilities? What's the checks? It's just different stuff that goes into those communications. So from once Ro get the call from Mike, and Mike might give a hint here and there about be ready for this or that, but it's communication within the lines for us. Rose, yeah, just being more vocal. Every day he comes in with a great attitude and always talking. And, I think that's the biggest thing for me, just being a shy person, not talking as much and just letting people be. But I think you get to know people better and more, and it brightens the mood. It brightens everybody's mood when you talk a lot. So I think that's the biggest thing I learned from Ro.
Thank you, Patrick.
Thank y'all.